Welcome to RGL 2934 Late Night Bowman. We have a 25% filler to run, filling up the remaining 11 spots in the break. Fillers, we have Justin L, David S, Will S, AJP firing 4 once again, Barney Y, Jason N, Johnny L, David S, AJP with another one, Loanne, Bertone for 2, Brandon Smith for 2, Tony B, Paladin D, Ryan S for 2, David S, Nicholas C, Brian G, Brian S, Brent N, Robert T, Richard H, Timothy B, Richard G, Kenneth W, Greg S, SA for 2, Jeff L for 2, Roy J, Craig Mac, we have Bobby S, John Norris for another one, Michael Z, Louis S, Edward O, Ian H. That is 44 names. 11 of you are going to make it on in. Let's just go ahead and say John Norris is going to make it on in, so 10 of you guys are going to make it on in. The way he runs. You guys ready for John Norris to make it into this one? Because I am. 7 times. Top 11 are in the breaks. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We've got Timothy B, Robert T, AJP, Luis S, David S, Jeff for 2.
Wow.
Jeff for 2. Roy J, S, A, Justin L, and the 11th is Ryan S, making it on in. No John Norris, and I whiffed on Loanne too. Loanne, I promise I like you. The fillers might not suggest that, but I promise I like you. Congrats to those who made it in.
Yeah.
Jeff for 2. JML almost 65. Hey, I thought we were being nice to JML tonight. Nope. We're not. We're gonna roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times to randomize each list. After we randomize and your teams are assigned, give you a couple minutes to trade. Your bounties are sitting at 200 on the minor, 240 on the major. I did see an error on this list. Marlins are a little strong in 2-year because of Jacob Berry. So Miami Marlins are going to be on their own. Guardians, we're going to pair them with... the Twins have... They might be paired with the Twins in this. No, Twins have Jenkins. Never mind. Who's the worst team on this list and with all this product? Who do we pair the Guardians with? St. Louis Cardinals. That makes it, yeah, STL Cardinals.
I mean, they just have Jordan Walker.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go STL Cardinals, Cleveland Guardians. Miami too strong. Miami does have Yuri. They have Jacob Berry, and then they have a couple guys from this year too. All right, Robert P on top with our gold spot, down to Ryan S on the bottom. F and JML says Vic.
Vic Venmo.
Vic Venmo. Vic Venmo.
Big Venmo.
Vic Big Venmo. 7 times on the name, 7 times on your teams.
Not a tiny one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. David S on top. Timothy B on the bottom. I'm pretty sure Vic lives in the Bay Area. He's gonna have to drive 3 hours to pay me in person next week. Vic gonna show up and he's gonna be like, RGL, I brought my cards to give you. Vic gonna pay me, and then he's gonna ask if he can crash at my place. Diamondbacks on top, Nationals on the bottom. Okay, Vic, I let you crash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pirates on top. Cardinals on the, or Diamondbacks on the bottom. David S with the Pirates, SA with the Rangers, Charles with the Dodgers, Craig P with the Rays, Timothy B with the Orioles, Bryce M with the Angels, Robert G with the Giants, Justin P with the Robert G with the Giants, Justin P with the Astros, Roy with the Yankees, AJP with the Tigers, Justin with the Cardinals and the Guardians, Luis with the Nationals, Tanner with the Rockies and A's, Robert P with the Marlins in our gold member spot. Robert T with the Mets, Jeff with the Phillies, Double J with the White Sox, Roy with the Brewers, Jeff with the Mariners, Kenneth W with the Padres, Jason P with the Red Sox, Frank L with the Reds, Frank F with the Blue Jays, Bobby D with the Cubs, Michael L with the Twins, Ryan with the Royals and the Braves, Timothy B with the Diamondbacks. I'm fairly confident that's sneeze number 20 tonight. I'm not keeping track, but that's got it. We gotta be in the 20s. We gotta be in the 20s tonight. Drew, can we get a sneeze counter? Can you rewatch the stream, Drew, and let me know how many times you've heard him sneeze? You don't have to stay here. I mean, you can peace out. You can peace out. You can peace out. I'll give you all a minute to trade. You keep oil on the brim of your hat in case someone you don't like hits a big card. No, come on now. Come on now. How can you say that? How can you say that? JML sneezed 4,294 times. Loan says, leave. I have one filler left. Wow. Let's be nice to JML. Alright. Let's hop on in. I don't see any trades. Let JML go. He deserves a break. He can leave. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he does have Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday off. All right, let's do our 24 jumbo first. Then we'll do our 23 jumbo, 23 best, and then end with the 2 choice from 24. Go back to 24. So this will be a split paper break. So all spots will be getting just a random stack of paper base. There's a lot of low penny base in this one. Rub some dirt on it. Using Cupertino. How far is that from Sacramento? And I'm not in Sacramento. I'm in, like, North Sacramento. I'm staying up near, like, Lincoln. So, no, Lincoln, California. So I'm a little bit further north. First auto is going to be Carlos Silva for the Twins. Minnesota Twins is Michael Ledbetter. Jackson Merrill. Basello. Fooey for the $10 for JML and the bullying he inflicts on me constantly, but I did turn his Gator cards into target practice this week. What? Calez, Wolkow, Wilson, Tejada, and Rios. Why did you do that?
He hit a Gator card in a break.
And then he turned it into target practice, he said.
Because he's a Seminoles fan.
So I'm staying north of Sacramento. A bit north. I'm not in, like, downtown Sacramento. We have a green paper, 278 of 399 of Jaron Elkins, Jordan Lawler, Roman Anthony on the Rising Infernos, Kyle Manzardo, Tony Blanco, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Wagner, and Jet Williams. It's okay, Vic. You can come crash at my place. Stay all week. I don't care. Vic, do you want to be my personal chauffeur?
You got talent.
Vic, do you want to be my chauffeur? Drive me around all week? I'll just cancel my rental car. Do you want to pick me up from the airport? I like this. I like this idea that I'm formulating. Sleep over at RGL's. Colson Montgomery. Marco Luciano. I thought I bought into this break for 30. I didn't hear my name. Greg, you bought a filler in this one. So a filler is a chance to get into the break, Greg. You might not have known that. So we ran the filler at the start of this break, and what a filler means is basically you split a spot with 3 other people, and only one of you got into the break. So that's what a filler is. It's not a guaranteed spot in the break, my friend. So you bought a filler and you missed. You did not get in. We sold 44 fillers. 11 people made it into the break. Rhett Lauder on the Scouts 100. Need to have a beer with Vic. We have Bacello, Jose Rodriguez, Suero, Rucker, and Bonilla. You need a car? I have extra? What the hell? What the hell? You have extra cars?
God knows what
I don't... You have extra cars? You...
God knows what kind of stains are in that car.
Oh boy. Extra cars? Why didn't you tell me this? We have a first of Eric Torres for the Kansas City Royals. Pete Crow Armstrong, Jet Williams. Sticky seats. Why didn't I ask? I don't know. I didn't think to ask. We have Jacob Gonzalez, Bryce Eldridge, John Cruz, Dylan Cruz, and Brooks Lee. Oh, man, Samantha's on my TikTok algorithm. Oh, fancy pants, Rich McGee over here. Yeah, that's all over my algorithm lately. All over the algorithm. What's a ripstick? He stole Hitman's Tesla. We have a shimmer for the Astros. That is going to be Anthony Puzo. That one's going to go 40 of 150. There's going to be a Aiden Miller on the prospect power-up. We have Luis Saniel, Acuna. Tons of paper. Dituro. Namala, Skeens, Elkin, and Vradenberg. We need a super fractor. I'm feeling a super red right here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's going to be in this box. It might be in the next box. Best place to buy packs in Canada? I'm not familiar with too many shops in Canada. George Lombard on the AI. We have a power-up of Max Clark. Troy. Bryce, Matthews, Wimmer, Tommy Troy, Branyan, and Diaz. Half this box left. A full other jumbo from 2023. Got best and 2 choice in this one. Yeah, I don't have extra cars, just laying around to loan out. That's crazy. Tomorrow, can I just have one, Vic? Can you just drive one to me? Ramirez? To keep? Wait, I don't know if I want one. Wait, what kind of cars are we talking about? That is going to be Hernandez, Naylor, Cespedes, Brock Wilkin, and Arroyo.
A bunch of PT Cruisers.
He's got some PT Cruisers. Vancouver, not that far away. Would you think they had a good card shop? Probably in Canada, or probably in Vancouver. I haven't been to Vancouver since 2019, actually. Since the pandemic, they closed the border. They made it really hard to get up into Canada, so we just stopped going. We have our refractor here. Refractor auto. Not an auto. That is going to be Ryan Vanderhee. 424 of 499. Arjan AI. Austin Wells and Bradfield. Yeah, I like Canada. I like Canada. Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Gonzalez, Dickey, Sanchez, and Young. I actually really like Canada. Have I been to Alaska? I've never been to Alaska. I think Brittany's going up to Whistler at some point with her family this year. I don't know when. To get away from me? I don't know. I mean, I was invited. I probably won't go, but maybe I'll go to Whistler. I don't know. Whistler doesn't really seem like somewhere I'd go. Tamar Johnson auto. Scouts 100. Tamar Johnson going to the Pirates. That's going to be number 53 of 99 on the Tamar. Going to Pittsburgh. David S. Jackson Holiday and Colt Emerson. Got Isaiah Drake, Matt Shaw, Zavala, Sulliston, and James Wood. Whenever I hear Alaska, I think of Breaking Bad. Whistler's gorgeous. It's cold. It's cold. I don't want to go. I only want to go to warm destinations. Got some paper. Ethan Solis. There's Walker Jenkins, Rising Infernos. Kemp Alderman. Got Wyatt Langford, Carlos Silva, Ortiz, Lombard, Chrome, and Spencer Jones. Come to Miami? Listen, if I go over to Miami, there's a bazillion places I gotta go in Florida. Probably end up spending most of my time in Jacksonville, Gainesville area. More business in northern Florida, or in near the border, Florida, Georgia. That is Isaiah Drake, 250 of 499. RGL is from Seattle area. They legit park cars on the freeway when Walkman. So that's true. True. Drew Jones, Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones. Nobody knows how to drive here in the winter. What's wrong, Jeff? Ben Williamson, Byron Churio, Sebastian Wolcott, Duno, and Maui Ohana. What's wrong, Jeff? Jeff, what are you having a problem with? We're just ripping a jumbo. We're just ripping through this jumbo. All right, one more pack left. And then we have a 23 jumbo after this. Still have one break left tonight. Prospect power up, that is going to be Bryce Eldridge. We've got Sebastian Wolcott. Jeff, all you need to know is that these paper cards don't matter because everybody just gets a random stack of them. That's why I go so fast through them. Baptist, Mitchell, Rivera, Anderson, and Young. So that is why we go pretty fast through the base cards. Just because everybody just gets a random stack of paper because there's like 500 paper cards in this break, and they're all like worth like a penny to 50 cents. So there's not much value. So instead of meticulously fine sorting it, we just hand out a random stack to everybody in the break. Jeff, who do you got? Jeff, you've got the Phillies and the Mariners. So you're looking for top loads. Like, you're looking for top loads. When I top load a card, you should be able to see. All that other stuff is very low dollar stuff. Looks like the apocalypse in Western Washington went so. Yep. Oh, boy, that's right. I forgot about all this being backwards, right? Oh, brutal. 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 And then that... Oh. Oh, this is real. Oh, this is really bad. I forgot about this. Well, that's going to bring the break to a crawl. You're looking for Aiden Miller, yeah. That's going to bring the break to a crawl. Is a good one for you. We have a How You Lee auto going to the Phillies. Lazaro Montez is a sweat in this one. Jeff, I'll tell you who you're looking for. How You Lee is your first auto going to Jeff. Cool, he signed that one in, I think he's Chinese, right? Or he's Taiwanese. Yeah, Taiwanese. Yeah, so these base cards aren't really worth too much just because they're paper. We have Fraley Encarnacion, Hector Rodriguez, Frankie DeJesus, Luis Garcia, Kennedy Corona, and a Scouts 100 of Ellie De La Cruz.
Aaron Judge right now.
Alright, I gotta remember the proper way to flip in these. That's right. That's right. These are like a nightmare. First few are always backwards. Just base. These are just worth nothing. Worth like a penny each. Zach V Insights on September. Drew Jones. That's why we thumb through these so quickly. Braylon Bishop, Zavala, Montesino, Peyton Graham, Kyle Harrison, and a Scouts 100, Brendan Davis. I was about to say we have a Spotlight in here, but we're going to see several of those. Yeah. Spotlights are super rare this year. Last year, they came like every box. Spotlight is going to be Evan Carter? Josh Young. Josh Young on the Spotlight. Elijah Green. Evan Carter was a prospect last year. Got Jet Williams. Gutierrez, Frederick Benanscombe. Charles Romero is going to be on the Lunar. And Jackson Jobe. Spotlight of Young. So much paper. Sights on September of Soderstrom. We've got Trey Sweeney, Osario, Sanchez, Wilbur, Dison, and a Scouts 100 of George Valera. What WWE set has the best ROI? Ooh. Y'all aren't going to want to hear this. Probably Elite. Probably Elite. Or Chronicles. Which just came out. But probably Elite. You guys don't want to hear that. Some of the on-cards sell for a ton. Gunner on the Rookie of the Year. Purple of Jose Peraza, 55 of 250. Gavin Cross, Samuel Munoz, Christian Hernandez, Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler, Nick Gonzalez. Meatball pulled a hammy, been limping. Oh, that sucks. Poor Meatball. Meatball with the pulled hammy. Yeah. We have a Von Gressum Rookie of the Year. Prospects, Diane Jorge. Jefferson Rojas, Junior Garcia, Framey De Leon, Chase DeLauder, Henry Davis, and a Scouts 100 of Robert Hassel. Come on, we got to see something, right? We got to see a big auto here. Junior Caminero auto for the Rays. Come on, for Craig. For Zenial. We don't have him on there. It's Zenial. Somebody stop the damn match. That is going to be Tristan. Or, that's Tristan Casas on the Spotlight. Yeah. Oscar Colas, that wasn't a first chase, though. Not a first on the Chase DeLauder. Jacob Berry on the first. He's not bad. William Burgola, Elijah Green. Purple, 225 of 250 of Blaze Jordan. And a Scouts 100 of Jet Williams. Can you change Zenial to Zenial on the spreadsheet for Craig P?
Oh, yeah.
So that we ship them together.
Yeah.
Thanks. This box has got to heat up in a hurry. We have an Invicta Justin Crawford for the Phillies. That's going to go to you, Jeff. Not a bad low prospect there. Vladimir Guerrero, 13 of 175 on the pink paper. Purple paper. Gabriel Gonzalez first. Cam Collier. Luis Angel Acuna. Spencer Jones. Yordani De Los Santos. And Noel. I'm trying to hit you something nice. I'm trying to hit you an Aiden Miller auto. You're looking for Aiden Miller. 4 packs of jumbo left. We should still have 2 autos in this box. Only seen 1 so far. Only saw that How You Lee auto. We should still have 2 left. Auto? That's going to be another one for the Phillies. That is going to be a Niku Poku Grego. 381 of 499. I don't know too much about him. Puka Greco on the auto. Puaka Greco. 381 of 499. Robert Hassel. Hopefully our final auto is a little bit better. Laura, Figueroa, Sedania, Martinez, Sang, and Roderick Arias. What's up, Andy? And you are in on 2 fillers, but I'm trying to win big for you, Jeff. I'm trying to win big for you. I want to hit you a big card on a filler. Rookie of the Year favorites, Miguel Vargas, Yordani de los Santos. All right, well, you can't sell, Andy. You can't sell in our community. Brady House, Logan Wagner, Osana, and Daniel Espino. Yeah, don't sell in our chat. 2 more breaks tonight or 1? We have 1 more break left after this. We have 1 basketball to end the night. Should have 1 more auto in this box. We might have marinated this box too long. Definitely don't throw your email out there. So you won't be able to anyways. Max Muncy, Henry Ramos, Peraza, Blaze Jordan, Lazaro Montez, and Dylan Lesko. Come on, man. Come on, man. You want to hang out with us? That's totally cool, man. If you're just coming in here, hey, man, I'm just trying to sell some cards. Like, come on, man. We have an auto in here. Should have an auto in here, I should say. Should be our final pack. That's crazy. All right, final auto. Blaine Krim. Who the frick is this guy? 43 of 100, Atomic Blaine Krim, first baseman for the Rangers. Going to SA. Going to SA. Bro, I don't know. I don't know. He's like, sorry to interrupt, but I have an audience. And I'm like, okay, cool. Welcome to the show. And he's like, trying to sell some stuff. Leandro Herrera. Edward Julian first. Ricardo Perez. How You Lee. 154 of 199 for the Phillies. And then Mason Wynn. Alright, that was not the greatest box of Jumbo. We marinated that one too long. Alright, we've got best and we still have 2 choice. Got to pick it up. We need some 1-touches. Bowman has been very good to us lately. I would be sad if this Bowman skunked out and got us 0 1-touches. We have not had a 0 1-touch break yet. Alright, we've got best, 23 best. Jeff, you're doing very well. For being in on 2 fillers, you've gotten, what, 3 autos and a numbered card? Like, you're doing very well. You're doing good. Everybody else, not so much. We gotta pick it up. And you've got some really nice Aiden Miller chances at the end of this break, too. Alright, Bowman's best. Got Bobby Miller, Jacob Wilson, Reel to Reel of Vargas. Matt Mervis is going to be numbered 49 of 99. And Jazz for the Marlins. Been live for 9 hours, 57 minutes. Still have a whole break left after this one. Sit tight. Cabrera, Moreno, Aqua Lava, Carlos Correa, and a refractor, Jordan Walker for St. Louis. What's my favorite poker clip of all time? 7 of 199. Favorite poker clip of all time. That's a good one. What is it? Speaking of poker, I did watch that documentary, Drew, that you sent me. Thank you. Awesome. Favorite poker clip of all time? I mean, there's a bunch. I've probably forgotten more that I could remember. I'm trying to think of a specific one. Vladimir. That's a pretty decent one. Cam Collier on the shellacked Speckle Auto. That is number 225. 10 of 25. Cam Collier. Frank with the Reds. And Ganipa. What's my favorite poker moment? I'm going to one-touch that, I think. Helmuth versus Tony G is pretty good. Anything with Phil is so good. Honestly, the most exciting player that I ever watched... Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is, and it's in that documentary. It's when there was like a poker series going on, and the only way for Gus Hansen to win the series and advance into the playoffs was if he won the match, won the poker game, and instead of trying to play, every hand he just went all in. He just went all in, every hand. And he won every hand. He won the tournament by going all in every hand. That's probably my favorite one. That's probably my favorite because it just defies so much logic. That's a good one. Without even looking at his cards, he was just shoving. Nope. And the way you did it, he just like looked away and pushed all his chips in. Gunner on the Astro and Emmanuel Bonilla. But I mean, I'm a big Phil Hellmuth guy. I like him. There's a lot of really good poker moments. I mean, let's be real. The best one recently was when Backer called a timeout, used one of his timeout chips in a tournament to open boxes of 1-1. Like, that's got to be an all-timer as a card guy, right? Shellacked of Michael Harris and Tommy Troy. He called a time because he plays so fast. He didn't need his time chips. He just called timeout so he could open 2020, 2021, 1-1. They're playing for $1 million. And he's opening a box of 1-1 and he gets a LaMelo redemption. He's like, that's big. And the guy next to him was like, what's that worth? And he's like, a couple thousand. It was the best. It was the best. Alvarez, Casey Schmidt. We have an auto Nick Morbito for the Mets, 70 of 99. And Christian Vaquero. Like, that's an all-time poker moment for me. Not because I know Jared, but just because of how cool it was. He's just calling timeouts. Guy's life is on the line in the tournament. Jared just over there ripping packs. Jared Blesnick was on an episode of Poker After Dark a long time ago. I think in 2011. In an Omaha event over there. We have Chris Bright. Astral of Tovar. Felnin to 150 for the Mariners. That's a good one, Jeff. Julio Refractor is a good one, too. He didn't, yeah, he said, I don't need these time chips. I play faster than all of these guys. 38 of 150 on the Felnin. Just an all-time line, too. Playing for $1 million, and he's over there opening packs of 1-1. Shea Langoliers, Kodai Senga, Bobby Witt Jr., Sam Zavala for the Padres on the auto, and Zach Nato Refractor. My favorite Phil moment, I think, is the idiot from Northern Europe line. Like, that's a classic. These idiots, probably from North Europe. So Montez, Andrew Vaughn, Michael Harris. I played poker with Jose Canseco 15 years ago. He forgot what clubs were and called them clovers. Bobichette. Device and De Los Santos. A wave. Jackson Holiday going to Tim. And Chris Bryant. The Clovers. I'm down for a blind trade in the next break if anyone wants to be a victim, says Vic. Alright, Vic's looking for a blind trade. Couple packs of best left. Not the best break so far. Cunha, Brett Beatty. Camilo Diaz auto for the Astros. Going to Justin P. And Miguel Cabrera refractor. Alright, we're about to have just 6 cards left after this next pack. They're all going to be autos, though. When I was a kid, I called them puppy feet. I called spades, I called clubs puppy feet. Yeah, just rough. Josh Young on the Mini Diamond Astral Projections. Shellac Drew Jones. James Outman and Bobby Witt Jr. 158 of 250. My favorites the past few years when women beat with J4 and they accused her of cheating. Oh, yeah. That's Robbie. That's Robbie. She called with Jack High or whatever on, was it Adelman? What's his name? God, why can't I not remember his name? Because I actually like him. I don't remember his name.
I remember that.
She called him with Jack High and they all thought she was cheating. It's like the God call. Garrett Adelman or whatever, yeah. Garrett and Robbie Adelstein, yeah. Alright, we're down to 6 autos left in the break. We need some serious heat here. We need to see an Aiden Miller, a Dylan Cruz. We have not yet seen a Dylan Cruz. This would be a good time to hit one. I actually like Garrett because he almost never misplays. Like, he's very analytical. Always makes a correct decision. I really like him. A lot of people don't like him because he's very dry, but I think he's great. I see gold right on top. See gold right on top. Gold. For the Rangers. Wyatt Langford, 36 of 50. That is big. Going to SA. That's huge. Not his first, but man, that's a big one. Gold lava to 50, Wyatt Langford. That's a good one. That is a big one. That's a one-touch right there. Going to SA. For Boston, that is Garcia, Johan Fran Garcia. And on the back, for the Orioles, that is going to be Enrique Bradfield, 14 of 150. That Wyatt Langford's a big one. Top prospect for them. One of the top prospects in all of baseball right there. His first auto was in 23 draft. That's still a nice one. It's worth a few $100. Definitely worth a few $100. $236 sold today. Funny story, I used to work for TSA. Randy Orton came through the airport. The wrestlers were always fun. Randy called my wife at the time for me. He was her favorite. She didn't answer and he left a message. Wyatt Langford, that's worth some swirls. $237 last sold. Congratulations. SA with the hit. On a filler at that, yeah. Alright, last box of the break. 3 more autos. He'll have voices in her head. Alright, we need to see a red refractor. I want to see a red refractor in here. Red lava or something. We're going backwards. That is going to be Kelvin Hidalgo. We have orange on the back. Orange to 25 on the back. For Kansas City, Jared Dickey. Where is it?
Little Dick Syndrome.
Jared Dickey, 43 of 150. Your final card of the break is going to be an orange wave. For the Pirates, that is going to be Esmerlin Valdez, 2 of 25. I don't know much about Esmerlin. He was there, signed as a free agent in 2021. He is 20 years old, 20 years old. A little dusty in that break, though. A little dusty. Couple nice cards, but Bowman kind of skunked out for us. That was our skunk break of the night. Absolutely, Samantha. Absolutely. Valdez, one touch. No. Let me know. Let me know if there's any hype here. I never know. It's always the game. Is it worth $32 or is it worth 320 bucks? Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits in this one. 85 bucks on the 12th. Yeah, dusty in this one, unfortunately. All of our breaks have had several one touches. This was the first one that really skunked out. This one definitely skunked out. Every once in a while, we just have a break that just skunks. Glad I missed my filler, says Craig Mack. Damn. Damn. Some teams did alright. But overall, it was just a bad break. We have those. Not every break is going to be a fire. Couple of one touches. Wyatt Langford to 50 and Cam Collier to 25. That's going to do it for the break.